Poetry matters. Poetry, like all art, gives shape and texture and depth of meaning to our lives. President Barack Obama. And now we'll hear from Gretchen Primack.
All right. So I have to follow Cheryl Clark and Barack Obama. That's very nice. So one of the major issues of our time that I fear will get short shrift under the next regime is the specter of mass incarceration. So I thought I would read 3 short poems from a collection I'm working on right now, which takes place in an imaginary maximum security men's prison, like one where I spent many years working with men on their education in a college and prison program. And the men that I worked with, who many of whom are now my friends, were inspiration and muse and also first readers of the drafts that I have. So I'd like to read these for them. Ismail in the laundry. There is a musk that won't boil off in bleach, a white yellow as an old eye. There is a sound like a train juddering under the river, pushing through with its forehead, pushing through my forehead. And I fold. Sisyphus knows this room and the mess line down the hall and the line behind the swinging kitchen door. He knows the net bags full of green, the skin of us, a green not found in nature, our dins above the pocket, the number on our green skins, sealed in cinder block. No one wants what is state issued. Most is state issued. And I fold it. And I push the canvas on its tired black wheels. What you can wear, non-state, solid red, solid yellow, purple. No blue, no orange, no patterns, no black. Now, of course, mass incarceration just doesn't affect the people who are inside. It affects all of the people that they know, and the community, and the state, and the country. This is in the voice of Ingrid, someone who's in the visiting room. The woman who won't shut up, the kid whose eyes cross, the couple old as Moses with their slip-on shoes and clear bag of dollars. We all go straight for the vending machines. What if the corrections officer, the CO, told a joke that was funny? There was a jumble of high chairs in that corner when I got here. Now there's just one, facing the wall. The wall, an under the sea mural. All of us fish in air. The choking poster rolls its eyes above the Bible table. And the men come through, and one of them is you. And check in at the CO's double chin, like everyone, like always. And like always, for a moment, I can't look up. So for my last one, I just want to talk about intersectionality for a second, the buzzword intersectionality, which I think makes a great deal of sense, right? That issues, of course, are connected, deeply connected. So for instance, for me, as somebody who considers myself progressive, to be progressive in the world, I need to be vegan in the world. That's what I need to do. So for me to call myself a feminist, I need to be vegan. For me to call myself an environmentalist, knowing what I know, I need to be vegan. And in the prison, I met someone named Intelligent who was on a very similar journey. And he felt that as someone who had transformed and become against violence, he needed to be vegan. And as a peace activist, he needed to be vegan. So we bonded very much in a mutual respect and agreement in the sources of the other person's motivations, but also in where we had come. Now the difference between us is that out here, it's very easy for me. We live in an embarrassingly abundant time And so I can find very easily cruelty-free food. He lived in a maximum security men's prison, and that is beyond challenging. And he met that challenge with grace and with joy. And he is a hero of mine, so I wanted to pay tribute to him. And so here is a poem for him. He's out now, living in Atlanta, and still a vegan activist, of course. Knowledge in East Wing. I honor life by not taking it anymore. Not a fish's life, not a calf's, no one's brother or child. I did violence. I put it between my teeth and it formed my blood, and I took blood. Now I eat what they ate in Eden before violence. Now I ask forgiveness for the life I've taken that wasn't mine to take. The man and the calves and fishes, the chicks and their mothers. The COs laugh. Their work is domination. They lord over, and some men on the block call themselves kings. But I am done with that in every soul of me and every body. Thank you.